Hello YouTube! Today I want to talk to you about some creative ways that you can make money without having a job. I personally have not had a full-time job now for about 5 years. I did work for about somewhere between 3 and 6 months. I don't recall how long it was, just fill in as a warehouse manager. But outside of that, it's been 8 years since I've actually had a full-time job. So I have pretty much been calling my shots and finding work that I enjoy doing to make a living on a day-to-day basis, as opposed to going to work for some corporate or working for somebody else. So hopefully I can give you some ideas that I've done that may help you out, or maybe you can add some stuff in the comments down there to help me as well. So one of the biggest things that I've done to make money is cut grass. Cutting grass is not one of those things you have to go out and buy the biggest truck, the biggest trailer, and a zero-turn lawnmower that's going to cost you a lot of money. That's what a lot of people do, and a lot of people get over their head in payments, and then in the wintertime they can't make those payments. So I suggest keeping it small. You got a lawnmower that you cut your own yard with, use that. Pick up 1 or 2 jobs. Don't pick up a whole bunch. You know, I try to do a little bit of everything, not try to just focus on one particular area. You know, like I'll cut grass for a while, and I like to do just 1 job a week. I don't like to have my whole week full of it. To me, that's just like having a job. So I would do that, and in the wintertime, cut firewood and sell it. But the drawback to firewood, I'm going to tell you, is that people only call you when the streets are full of snow, times are looking rough, they're afraid they're going to get snowed in, and now they're ready to buy some firewood. Nobody ever calls you and says, hey, we're looking ahead and it may snow next week sometime. We think we might want some firewood. No, they wait till the streets are full of snow, and they ask you, is it seasoned? Is it ready to burn? So, you know, people kind of take that for granted, but at any rate, it's part of being your own boss, is that you do have a few drawbacks here and there. Pet sitting, dog walking, that's something that you can do if you live in the city and you don't live out in the country where you can chop up firewood and sell it for a living. So another thing is flea markets. I have made a good living off of selling at flea markets. You can sell high-end stuff in certain cities. Some places are just your low-end dollar stuff here and there, and it's tough to make a living selling stuff at $1. But yeah, I make my own furniture and do real well with it. But antiques, I do good with that as well. But I really enjoy the flea markets. I love people watching. I love talking to different people every day, and that's the good fun thing about the flea markets. Another thing is scrap metal. Man, you can ride around neighborhoods and you'll find washers, dryers, refrigerators, water heaters, just all kinds of appliances set outside in the ditch. Those things are $20 a piece. Some of them $10, but 10 to 20 bucks a piece. You can take it to the scrap metal, and you got 10 to 20 dollars for something. All you had to do is put it in the back of a truck, drive a little way. In my area, I think we've got about 4-mile drive to the scrap metal, so that's not too bad. Again, that's not something you're going to make a living with, but if you do a bunch of small things, they're going to add up. Just like you feel like sometimes your bills nickel and dime you to death, you can do it the same way with making money. You make a little here, make a little there, it all adds up. And in the end, that's what pays the bills. It's not just one thing that I do, it's a bunch of different things that I do. And, you know, for the scrap metal, I really hadn't done much of that over the last few years. But, you know, it's something I can do if I want to. But eBay is a good thing during the wintertime. I've done real well with eBay. There's also websites like Craigslist and LetGo is an app for a phone. I've done real well with those as well. Craigslist and LetGo are both free, so that's what I really love about them. It's pretty easy to use, and I really enjoy that. You know, you can also do babysitting, child sitting, after school care. Lots of parents at work every day, they need help with this. That's another way you can make some money. You can also clean houses, and if you're a married couple, it'd be great if you could, you know, one of you clean the inside of the home and the other one be outside cutting the grass. You know, try to get a 2-for-1 while you're driving a vehicle to that particular house, and try to get it to where, hey, every 2 weeks we'll come do your house cleaning and do your yard too. And you know, it makes the family very happy when they come home to they pull up the driveway, they see a nice looking yard, they see their home nice when they go inside of it. It really makes it really gives them a good feeling, and it helps you have something stable that you know you can depend on. But even in the wintertime when you don't have the grass, you can still continue cleaning the home, and if they have leaves, you can also work that in too, is you know, do some leaf raking. So you know, there's plenty of ways out there that you can make money without having to have a job. I'm living proof of it. I'm about 30 pounds overweight, so evidently it's working out pretty good for me. I've never once taken 1 penny from the government. I am living completely off of my own earnings, not anything from the government. I've done well over the years with some good jobs that I had, and I was able to pay down my home and pay down my vehicles, so I'm very blessed in that area. So it's something that you should probably try on the side. If you have a job, try it for a little while on the side. Make sure that you can do this before you quit your job. I don't ever advise anyone of just quitting their job without trying this first. But if you're out of a job, get up and get to work. Go out there. There's plenty of ways to make money without having a job. There's plenty of ways that you can stay busy. But the main thing is you got to stay after it. I'm always thinking of different ways I can make money. Today, for instance, I woke up and I called a guy who I knew was interested in double cola stuff. I happened to have a double cola clock, and I'd done some work to the clock, got it fixed up. I called him up and I sold it to him. So today I've had a $150 sale. Tomorrow I've got a guy coming over to look at a wooden desk that I had bought, and I did a little refurbish to the desk. I bought it for 30 bucks, and I'm going to be selling it for I think it's 120. I was asking 150, and he said, well, I take 120, and I was like, yeah, sure. I'm going to 4 times my money, of course. Yeah, bring it on. There's no telling what I'm going to do tomorrow to make money. I don't even know. It's just one of those things I wake up with, and I'm like, hey, I think I'll try this. And I go give it a try. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. One time I was walking in Walmart, happened to go into to an area they had everything marked down. They had all these air conditioners. They were the window air conditioner units. Long story short, I bought 14 window air conditioners for $700. I bought those in mid-February, and I sat on them for about a month and a half, and I sold every one of those things, and the cheapest one I sold was for 160 bucks, and the highest one I sold was for 300. I kept 2 for myself, and that's what I use in my home now, is 2 of the window units. But I mean, these were all the bigger units. Yeah, people buy up the small ones left and right, but Walmart got stuck with a bunch of the bigger units, and that's what I got. I bought them for $30 and $40 a piece. So you know, there's no telling where I'm going to make some more money this week, but that's part of the fun, is being creative with it. Get out there and try to find something. Just have fun with it. You know, that's the bad thing about work is not fun, but doing what I do, I enjoy it. I really do. I look forward to each day. It's truly been a blessing. So hopefully I've helped you out. Feel free to leave some comments. Tell me some ways that you've come up with some ways to earn money. And that'll also help the other people that's reading the comments below. Let's help each other out. I'm not a know-it-all. I don't have all the answers. I want to find them out from you. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, and keep watching, folks. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.